The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the live commentary. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Carlo, score! The newborn dad! Marshawn across, Coyle scores! Charlie Coyle! It's a power play goal. Here's Zaka, shot, score! It's Pavel Zaka! Shattenkirk, Lowry, score! Mason Lowry! Bruins lead 5-4! He scores! The Bruins win! David Pastrnak! The Bruins win Game 7 in overtime!
And now, Sam Smith Productions presents another live commentary of the Boston Bruins on YouTube and on TikTok.
We meet again. Welcome into the live stream, everybody. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your Saturday night with me. We got a good one. Or do we have a good one? I don't even know. Depends on what team they decide to ice tonight. Coming your way live from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Bruins are on the road, finishing up a 3-game road trip against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Man, this should be an interesting game here this evening. It is the first half of a back-to-back, as the Bruins will be back in action tomorrow night, back at the TD Garden. But we got this game at hand first, and let's get into your starting lineups. For the Bruins on the left, Elias Lindholm, Brad Marchand, and David Pastrnak. Charlie Coyle, Pavel Zaka, Morgan Geekie, Trent Frederick, Oliver Wahlstrom, and Justin Brazo. Mark Kastelik, Johnny Beecher, Cole Koepke. Defensively, Nikita Zadorov and Charlie McAvoy, Jordan Osterley, and Brandon Carlo. No Wotherspoon tonight. Mason Lowry and Andrew Peak, with Jeremy Swayman in net. For the Leafs, it's Austin Matthews making his return to the lineup for the first time since December 20th. He's back in. Matthew Nyes and Mitch Marner on either side. John Tavares, Max Pacioretty, and William Nylander. Max Domi, Bobby McMahon, and Nick Robertson. David Camp, Steven Lorentz, and Connor Dewar. Defensively, Morgan Riley and Philip Myers, Jake McCabe, and Chris Tanev, Simon Benoit, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, with Joseph Woll in net for Toronto. Those are your starting lineups for both teams here tonight, here on this Saturday night, first half of a back-to-back between these two, for the Bruins, as they will take on the Islanders tomorrow night back at TD Garden. In the first half, the first of a 3-game homestand. The Leafs also have a back-to-back. They'll be playing host to the Flyers tomorrow night at Scotiabank Arena. So, how's everybody doing? First of all, glad to see you guys here. Thanks so much for stopping by here today. First of all, episode 376 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast is available to listen to on YouTube right now. It is going to be going up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all the audio streaming services, which, by the way, if you have not yet, make sure to go follow us. We're the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast. It's available on Spotify and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called. It's available now. You should go follow, leave a 5-star rating, by the way. It helps us out. That should be going up tomorrow, or late tonight, or early tomorrow. It's available to watch on YouTube now, so make sure to go check it out after the game here tonight. And I want to let you know, of course, that as you saw in the intro, this stream is sponsored by Black and Gold Productions. If you have not yet, make sure to go to blackandgoldhockey.com. Go read some more articles about the Boston Bruins around the organization, whether it's the ECHL affiliate, the Maine Mariners, the Providence Bruins, the AHL affiliate, or the Boston Bruins. Mark Allred is going to be releasing an article shortly about Justin Brazeau and how he should be getting a contract now that Mark Kastelik, yes, Mark, if you guys missed it, Mark Kastelik yesterday got a 3-year extension at $1.567 million. Great job by the Bruins here. I'm going to give them credit. I've given the Bruins a lot of crap recently. That is a low risk, high reward type contract. It's cheap. It gives him some term, and Kastelik's a guy that brings it every night. So we talked about it on the show today. He's exactly what Bruins hockey should be played like. You know, when it comes to physicality, you know, he brings 110% every shift. I know when I see him coming out on the ice with Beecher and Koepke, you're gonna have a quick, fast, and effective shift. Wallstrom's gonna score. All right, chat. You're really getting ahead of yourselves here. But yeah, it should be an entertaining game here tonight, regardless. You know, we talked about it on the show today. We've talked about it in general here on these streams the past few games. It's, you know, the Bruins have been. They've given. There's the effort's there. We've talked about it on the show. We've talked about it here. The effort's there. The issue for the Bruins is, of course, defensive details aren't perfect, but their finish on offense. We talk about they can't finish. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully hopefully it turns out to be a victory. Who knows? You know, hopefully they can turn it around. Make sure if you have not yet, make sure to hit the like button on the stream. We're good. Puck drop coming up in just a bit. Make sure if you have not yet. We need a massive like spike on the stream. So make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. So make sure, of course, to hit that like button on the stream. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. In fact, for those who watch wrestling, you'll understand this. I need you to hit a prettiest moonsault ever on the like button. If you understand that reference, you are a legend. If you don't, I apologize for confusing you. Yes. They always had problems with not finishing on goals in the past as well. A couple years ago, no, not really. A couple years ago, it wasn't much of an issue, because the Bruins had the most goals in the NHL. You'll give the like button a stunner. Works for me. Speaking of stunner, we need Cole Koepke to score tonight, because Cole Koepke, for those who have never been here before, Bruins forward Cole Koepke, we call him Stone Cold Cole Koepke around here. So, Every time he scores, at the next commercial break, I play Stone Cold's music, so you need him to score, so you can hear the glass shatter. Yeah, so here's my thing for the Leafs. The line you have to watch tonight for Toronto, and they've been red hot recently. It's that third line. Max Domi, Bobby McMahon, and Nick Robertson, the younger brother of Jason Robertson of the Dallas Stars, by the way. These three know how to play well together. For some reason, these three players just mesh really well. So, oh, an article just came out on blackandgoldhockey.com. Oliver Wahlstrom. It comes from Andrew Bluestein, who covers a lot of games at TD Garden for Black and Gold Productions on the media floor. He's released an article on how Oliver Wahlstrom could be a key role player for the Bruins if he decides to step it up offensively. I've not seen DJ in the chat in a while. I told his ass to get in chat. I texted him. Get in chat. I need a mod tonight. The Polish Hammer was Ivan Putski's finishing move. Ah, yes. The Polish Hammer. Respect. Says it's hockey night in Canada up in Leafs World. Leafsnet. Oh, sorry, Sportsnet. I'm sorry. That was mean. No, but Sportsnet is doing has a delayed start. Everybody asks where is DJ, but no one asks how is DJ. Good question. How is DJ? I can confirm DJ's doing all right. So, Providence is in action tonight. They're taking on the Hershey Bears down at the Giants Center in Pennsylvania tonight. The two-time defending Calder Cup champions scoreless in the first period in Hershey. Apparently, according to Mark, he just texted me, Michael DiPietro just made an insane save in the first couple minutes. So, Michael DiPietro is the Providence Bruins goaltender tonight. Channel rebrand probably throw off a lot of people in chat. Yeah, Primer Goalhorns is Prime Rex, guys. Maine leading the Tahoe Night Monsters. That's a name of an actual team. 2-0 in the second period. Goals for Nick Germain and Justin Bean. Good. I was looking to see if he was doing all right down in Maine. It's his third goal of the season. So Maine has a 2-0 lead on the Monsters. That's the ECHL affiliate of the Boston Bruins, for those who are wondering. So puck drop coming up at about 7:15 tonight. So in the next 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to have the puck drop here at Scotia Bank Arena. So I've been playing for a 4th game in a row. Yes. I disagree with the fact he should have been rested against the Capitals or the Rangers, one of the two. But it's the Leafs. They need to play him. You can't have Korpisalo go against the Leafs. You just can't right now. Yes, the national anthems are going, yes. By the way, I have the window open right now because furnace issue in the house. It's being worked on currently as we speak. There's an issue with the furnace in the house, so smell a lot of smoke. Just trying to get the air out of the, trying to get the smoky smell out of the house. So if there's honking or excessive driving by, we'll know why, because well, yeah, you know how it be, chat. Double minor already in the Wild Hurricanes game. Whoo! Bears just scored. Brutal. Yeah, somebody keep me updated on how that game's going down in Hershey. Hershey leads apparently now 1-0 on Providence. Goal for Pierrick Dubé from Aaron Ness. Oh, I've heard about him. All right, I hate the Leafs. That's an awesome suit, though. The Maple Leaf suit they just showed on the Nesson feed, that's great. It is a rivalry game here tonight. I mean, it's always be the ACC. Yeah, the Air Canada Center, but it is, you know, for professional sake, I call it the Scotiabank Arena. Although, I still remember it as the ACC. Why does Austin Matthews look like a dad that's going through a midlife crisis? Well, he hasn't played in a long time. So, how active do you think the Bruins will become trade deadline? It depends on where the team's at the deadline around that time. I suspect they're going to make a couple of moves. 1 or 2. Maybe a big one. I'm not sure. Again, it depends on where they're going to be. Where they are. Just depends on where they are as a team come March 7th. This is the third meeting between these two teams here tonight. This season, they'll have one more meeting in late February. At Scotiabank Arena. Lindholm already has a chance here across Marchand, and he lost the puck to Matthews. The Bruins had a 2-on-1 right away to start the game. Man, that would have been wild. They scored immediately, huh? Here is Nyes trying to get it to Marner. Could not. Here's Austin Matthews, number 34 in blue. Puck comes in on Swayman. He guides it aside. Zadorov moves it ahead. Marchand for Lindholm. Pasternak will carry it. At the end of a shift, he rips it, hits the post. That puck is trickling on the line, and it stays out somehow. Man, they caught a break. The Joseph Woll caught a break and hit the post, and it almost trickled in the back of the net off the back of Woll. Oh my gosh. Tavares across, nobody there. Here's a shot from Philip Myers, saved by Swayman. Man, that was almost an early goal for Pasternak on a goal that should not have gone in. It almost did. Geeky deflects it in the zone. Main game on my phone, but it's the first intermission right now. Oh, I just feel better with a mod-in shot, so I don't have to obviously do all the work as the play stops. All good exotic. I just want to make sure there was a mod-in shot. I want to see this back. I want to see this because this shot hit the post. I mean, at the end of a shift, Marchand and Lindholm were going for a change. It trickled. Oh my God, that is close. That was about another 6 inches. If that rolled another 6 inches, that's in the back of the net. That's crazy. That would have been funny as hell if that went in the net. I'll tell you that right now. Bobby McMahon, closed off by Lori. Domi across. Robertson, kick save Swayman. A good save there. Benoit for Domi around the net. Looks to center in front. Puck comes to the line. Robertson. Brazo, good stick lift. McMahon shoots. And it goes wide. Kastelik, who's on a new contract extension, advances it for Brazo. Frederick for Brazo. Puts it in deep. Joseph Woll will play it around. Ekman Larson pressured by Frederick. Beecher has it out high. His shot saved by Wool. Rebound Frederick in front. Puck goes wide. McMahon. Beecher keeps it in. Puts it around the net. Frederick gives his man a bump. Zadorov steps up, takes a shot, saved by Wool. Rebound in front, cleared away. Ekman-Larsson takes a bump from Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom, McAvoy at the right point. Put in behind Koepke. Beecher goes down. Back to Zadorov at the point. Koepke in front trying to find Beecher, couldn't. Zadorov steps up trying to keep this play alive. Gets it back to Wahlstrom. He fires a shot, knocked down. Rebound in front. Benoit will try to get it away for the Leafs. He will. Who's the goalie tonight? Swayman. And the Bruins, hey, a good shift from your bottom six there. Good shift. Hey, look. That's Trent Frederick's best shift in a minute. You know? And here is Philip Myers. Played around, held in. Lowry, one-timer, save, rebound. And Wool will make the save on a try from Lowry from the point. Hey, the forecheck's there. The effort's there. We're seeing it, right? It isn't a finish. And that's the whole thing, right? How's your Christmas and New Year? Very good. Hopefully you guys' Christmases and holidays and New Year's and all that crap was good. Shots 4-3 Toronto early on. Bruins keep the puck in the zone off the draw. Pastrnak takes a bump from Jake McCabe. Lindholm upends Chris Tanev. Huh. That's interesting. Marner for Nyes across the Bruins line. Nyes closed off by Elias Lindholm. Referee almost caught a high stick from Lindholm. Matthews controlling on the far side. Gets around Lindholm. Matthews for Marner. Centering it in front and Nyes fanned on it. Tanev. Marner shoots, but it's wide. Lindholm can't get it out. Here's Marner. Chance in front. Across. Nyes. Hit the post. No score. That's not what I wanted to see. You can't let them circle around in your own zone. You can't let them do that. That's Jake McCabe. You can't let them just circle around in your own zone like that. Jake McCabe goes up and under on Swayman. And it's 1-1 Toronto. And it's 1-0 Toronto. Where's the defense? I don't know. It's a good shot by McCabe as a snipe. Underneath the bar. Defense has got to be there better. Oh, Carlo, bad turnover. Not what you need there. Riley. Geeky takes it away. Carlo flips it ahead for Zacha. Knocked down. Carlo trying to advance it. He can't. Here is Nylander. Osterley falls over. Nylander centers. Pacioretty hit the post. The horn went off. The crowd thinks it went in. I actually do think that went in the net. I think that went in. Icing against the Leafs here. I think that puck went in the net, did it not? That's Pacioretty's goal if that went in, and... No, that got caught. That hit the post. And it... Oh, man. Bruins got a break. Offensive zone draw for Frederick here against Tavares. Tavares wins it because Frederick's not a center, and we have established this. Bruins keep it in, though. It's Frederick at the line. McAvoy looks around the net. Frederick, one-timer, kick saved by Wool. There's no Bruins there to play that, so Pacioretty will get it ahead. 2-on-1, Nylander with Tavares. 2-on-2 now 2-on-3. Bruins break it up, it's Brazo. Frederick. Wahlstrom across the line. Wahlstrom in the slot. Dangles, what a save by Wool. Good save. Man, it's a good move by Wahlstrom to the inside. It's a nice move. Great move by Wahlstrom. Yeah, it's a great move. It's a nice cut to the inside. It's a nice move. Got around the defense and opened it up. Brazo cutting through. Opens up Wahlstrom to cut across. It's a great move by Wahlstrom Just Wool read it. Right? He read what was happening. It was a good play. Now, if Frederick was backdoor for Wahlstrom there, oh, we're on to something, right? Lindholm against Matthews at the near side dot. In trouble. Matthews wins the draw. Tanev for Marner. This is the line that got the Leafs' first goal. McCabe for Matthews. Here come the Leafs. They got a 3-on-2. McCabe for Nyes. Shot, saved by Swayman. And it's guided into the corner and out of play. I did watch SmackDown. Yes, Ronnie, I did. Kastelik will take the draw against Domi. Kastelik wins the draw. McAvoy trying to advance it. McMahon tying him up. McAvoy gets it back. Gets it ahead. Beecher. Kastelik guides it ahead. He has Koepke to his right. Kastelik shoots it. Blocked. Koepke on the forecheck. Benoit takes him off the puck. Here is Domi. Kastelik knocks into him. Puck comes out. Bruins will have to get it back in. They do, but they'll have to tag up. McAvoy got caught up the rush. Domi across. Zadorov breaks up the pass attempt to Robertson. McMahon knocked into by Zadorov. Here is Robertson. He'll get it in deep. Domi first on it. Drop behind. Nobody there. Kastelik will try to move this ahead at the end of the shift. Off Beecher into the Leafs end. Here is Lorentz across the Bruins line. He gets it in deep. Lohrei tying it up. Peak for Geekie. Coyle will get this out. This puck will come all the way back down. No icing. Philip Myers on it. For Morgan Riley. Looking for a little bit more jump out of this second line. Dewar beats Peak. No icing. Peak's going to wrap him up along the far corner. Lorentz tied up there by Lohrei. Coyle chips it past Kampf to play this puck ahead. Looking for a stretch pass here. He's poke checked to the line. Bruins enter the zone. It was Geekie who forced it in. Here is Tanev, tied up there by Zacha. Puck comes to David Kampf. Nice hit by Osterley on Dewar as he gets it in. Here is Carlo. Shot 6-5 Bruins. Or 6-5 Leafs, excuse me. Brazo deflects it. Frederick. Trying to do too much, and Benoit was ready for it. He was trying to cut to the inside on a curl and drag, and Benoit knew that was coming. Dumped in there by Tavares on the backhand. Carlo. Wahlstrom for Frederick. Nylander takes it right off his stick. Here is Benoit up ahead. Deflects off Pacioretty and in. Swayman. Trying to puck handle it here, but sometimes you got to stop doing that. His puck comes down into the Leafs end, but Tanev will get it out. Brazo knocks into him. Takes the puck, gets it in around the net so the Bruins can go get a change. McCabe around for Tanev on the far side. Moved ahead now. Marner gets it into the Bruins end. Matthews will beat McAvoy to the puck on the forecheck. Zadorov and McAvoy in there against Matthews. McAvoy, Lindholm, McAvoy trying to get it out. Kept in by Tanev. Whipped to Matthews. He loses it. Marchand trying to get it out. He can't. Zadorov takes it. He is pressured by Matthews. Matthews is bouncing around so far in this one. McAvoy waves it ahead. Pasternak takes the bump, dumps it in around the net. Wool for Riley. The Bruins has got to get a little bit more pressure from your top six here. A little bit more pressure from your Lindholms and your Pasternaks and your Zachas so far. That's what I'm looking for here. Domi trying to play it. Beecher can't get it out. Leafs keep it in, but it's Peak. He'll stretch pass ahead for Pasternak at the end of his shift. Guides it in. Philip Myers, Beecher beats him. But it goes past Kastelik, McMahon for Robertson. Morgan Riley across the Bruins line. Riley in front, closed off by Koepke. Up and down the ice we go at Scotiabank Arena. Beecher gets it in. I want them to stop dumping in. I want them to attack the line. I want them to attack the blue line more here. They got to stop dumping in the zone. I know their forecheck's good. Got to stop dumping it in every time. It's very predictable. Zacha for Coyle. Osterley deflected. Puck's knocked down. Osterley diving for it. He can't play it. Dewar tied up there by Geeky along the bench. Coyle trying to get it to Zaka. He gets it to him, but he's poke checked. Carlos forced to dump in. Here is Coyle trying to get it to Geeky. Closed off there by Kampf. Coyle shoots in the corner. Saved by Woll. We went a long time without a stoppage. Mr. Lott. Yeah, DJ, where the hell have you been the last couple of streams, my guy? As the Red Wings scored, Dylan Larkin. Earlier on in the NHL today, the Capitals beat the Rangers 7-4, and the Sharks beat the Devils 3-2. Toronto's playing extremely well. Yes, they are. Very true. Family stuff, the usual. All right, makes sense, man. Hershey now leads 2-0 on Providence. Goal for Spencer Smallman. Shelter 6-6. Really? Okay. Cool. Works for me. Oh, yeah, because the Coyle chance was their sixth shot. Yeah. Leafs lead 1-0 early on in this one. Goal for Jake McCabe early on in this one, giving the Leafs a 1-0 lead. The Bruins responded with a little bit more effort, but I just need them to stop dumping in the zone as much. They can dump in the zone sometimes, but not all the time. I feel like the past 6 or 7 times up the ice, besides their most recent one, they dumped in the zone, and then they didn't get on the puck in time. If you're gonna dump it in, make sure you can win battles in the forecheck. It's simple things, right? Details need to be better in that situation. Toronto has a great coach. Oh yeah, Joe Sacco. Not Joe. What's his name? Craig Berube. Yeah, Craig Berube, man. He's a good coach for that system, for those guys, keeping the Leafs in line. Face-off won by Frederick and Coyle, and Geeky rips it over the net. McAvoy in front. Coyle got cross-checked, and that's not a penalty? Okay. At least he didn't go down, but still, like, man. Geeky reverses it around back to Zadorov. Zadorov did not know where that puck was. He kept it. Zaka touch pass to Coyle. Bruins will carry it ahead. Coyle whips it in around the net. Puck deflects all the way to Nylander, and Tavares will play it ahead for Pacioretty. Tavares dumps it in the zone. Shots are even at 6. McAvoy, Zadorov, Zaka for Geeky. Geeky at the end of a shift gets knocked down. He chips it ahead. Avalanche lead 1-0 on the Canadiens. Marchand advances it back into the Leafs end. Tanev ahead for Nyes. This is going to be an icing on the Leafs here. Marner, in 27 career games against the Bruins, 10 goals and 30 assists for 40 points, and a +8 rating against the Bruins in his career. Wow. That's crazy, actually. That does not include playoffs. It's only regular season when stats actually count towards your total stats, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Playoff stats don't count. Matthews takes the puck and dumps in as the Bruins lost the draw. Carlo for Osterley played around Marchand. He chips it across for Lindholm, who plays it in the far corner, in the near side corner. Pastrnak in front. Marchand puck's pinballing down low, and the Leafs somehow get it away. Man. Again, the lack of finish is disturbing. Marner Swayman makes a good save on a through the legs, but backward shot by Marner. Bruins get it out. The lack of finish on this team is very disturbing. They had an open net. You know? Leafs get it in the zone. It's Domi. Lohrei breaks it up. The pass into the middle to McMahon was broken up by Lohrei. Wahlstrom trying to deflect it. Lohrei will carry it ahead. Off Brazo. Puck comes to Frederick, who gets knocked into by Myers. Riley. Wahlstrom crushes him behind the net. Frederick and Riley collide behind the net as well. And this will be another icing here. We have a thing behind the play here. Domi took exception to something Trent Frederick did. So, who greenlit this DraftKings ad with Biz? So childish. Oh, the fans like stalking him outside of his house and whatever. I don't like that. I don't like that when they do that. So, somebody keep me updated on how the U.S. World Juniors game's going on tonight. They're playing Czechs. Are they playing the Czechs tonight? You playing Czechia? I think. I said it earlier on the podcast. Czechia? Alright, let me know how that goes. Because I know it's the semis, right? So. Finland beat Sweden 4-3 in overtime earlier, yeah. Yeah, Domi wrapped up Frederick. Is that not a penalty on Domi? No penalties called. Alright, I'd rather have nothing called than penalties, than Frederick getting a penalty out of that. Canada out? Yes, they are. They're out. Here come the Leafs. Nice. Poke check by McAvoy. Zadorov will play it around. Puck comes behind the net. Nice, trying to work his way in front. Zadorov clears it away. Zadorov is tied up. Matthews is a dominant forechecker. He's beating Zadorov, McAvoy, Marchand, Pasternak. Man, I don't like this matchup Matthew against from their top line against our top line. I don't like it. McCabe left point shot. Deflected by Matthews. It goes wide. Tanev shoots. That's saved. Rebound. McAvoy in trouble. He's getting wrapped up, and they're going to call a penalty on Nyes here. And it's the right call. McAvoy was getting spun around. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Leafs here. He's getting spun around by Matthew Nyes. Wrapping him up. He can't play the puck. He got spun around. That's a penalty, guys. Power doesn't capitalize on this chance. The power play capitalizing? That's funny. Coyle will take this draw here against Kampf. Second unit starting things off. The Bruins have the second worst power play in the National Hockey League. Coyle, Geeky, Brazo, Lohrei, and Wahlstrom as the Leafs get it out to center. Lohrei back into zone, and he's got it. Coyle for Geeky. Coyle will get in there on the forecheck against Myers. Wallstrom in there as well. It's taken back by Marner. Deflected off Brazo's stick and out. They just got to set up. They just got to be able to set up in the zone. They can't set up in the offensive zone. That's the problem. Lohrei dumps in. Woll will try to clear it himself. Coyle ties him up. And 3 Leafs are against 1 Bruin on the power play. Why is that happening? Why is that happening? McAvoy drops it for Pastrnak. Top unit on. It's the usual 5. Pastrnak trying to work his way through McCabe. And the Leafs penalty kill is 10th in the National Hockey League. They have a damn good penalty kill. And they're going to prove it as Marner. The Bruins have not even had a shot attempt. As the Bruins are going to get whistled down here as they played the puck with a high stick. The Bruins power play can't even set up in the offensive zone. They needed a strong start. They needed a strong start, which meant an opening face-off victory on the power play. They needed to win the opening draw on the power play and take some shots of the net. They haven't been able to set up since they lost that draw. They have not been able to set up once. Lindholm wins the draw, but it comes all the way back into their own end. McAvoy. They can't even enter the zone properly with the extra guy. Zacha getting closed off by Connor Dewar, of all people. McCabe. The Leafs are going to get it again. There's no pressure. It's 3-on-1, because Pastrnak doesn't count as a forechecker, so it's 3-on-1. Bruins don't have a midseason collapse. It can't get any worse, can it? Zacha for Pastrnak. Turnover. Pastrnak just threw it out of the zone himself. He did the Leafs job for him. Not even one shot attempt. There's got to be an option to decline a penalty, right? I would take it every time, and so I don't have to watch this stupid freaking power play. Back to 5-on-5. They didn't generate a damn thing. Puck is dumped in by Nyes, who's out of the box without even a breath taken. Tavares. Morgan Rielly left alone. Puck goes wide. Wouldn't have surprised me if they had scored there. Would not have surprised me in the least. Zadorov can't connect on a simple pass with Peak. Puck comes in front, and Peak trying to kick it away. He can't. Pacioretty's got it. Somebody's waving up a red towel in the air. In the crowd. Koepke can't get it out against Tavares. It's the second line against the Bruins' 4th. Nylander saves Swayman. Peak ahead off glass. Beecher gloves it down. Kastelik will move it ahead. On the backhand, he'll dump it in. The Bruins will get a change. Beecher will get in there on the forecheck. They have not had a shot on goal in 5 minutes of play. Yep. Including a power play. Not like it matters. Frederick working it around. Frederick throws it to the front. Saved by Woll. He'll smother it. There's a shot. They go to commercial. Man, oof. Benching needs to step up. This is hard to watch. No, look. It's not even the finishing anymore. It's literally the execution on the power play, which is not good. It's not good. Patrick Brown puts the Bruins on the board. Good. At least we're down 1. We've been down 1 the past 3 games. What's the point? Bruins and Leafs. 4.5 to go first period. Leafs lead 1-0 on an early goal for Jake McCabe. Geeky here. Coyle on this draw against Kampf. Coyle wins it. Could have used that in the power play, buddy. Here is Peak. Spins back against McMahon. Works it back in around the net. Geeky tied up there by Benoit. Needs a proper chance here. Coyle trying to dig free. He's in trouble. Ackman Larson tying him up. Geeky's there. Zacha. Oh, Zacha. Oh, Zacha. If they score, it's completely on you. That's a dangerous pass you just let go right by you. McMahon against Peak. Lohrei off Coyle's skate. He's having trouble getting it out. They do, so Zacha's off the hook there. Here is Lohrei for Peak. He will dump in. Joseph Wall attempted to come out of his net before trying to get back in, so that's not icing. Here is Carlo. Deflected pass comes to Brazo. He gets it in. Brazo beats Wall to the puck, but there's nobody there in front. Wallstrom gloves down the dump out attempt from McCabe. Nyes. Frederick trying to whack it in. Tavares takes it away. Ahead of Nylander. This will be icing here. No, I guess not. What? It's not icing, I guess. Okay. Carlo for Brazo. Backhands it in. They're so unlucky. The execution's not there. There's no luck in bad execution. Zadorov, the Bruins have to tag up to become onside. Zadorov has to spin back against Nylander. Zadorov enters, and Marchand was 5 feet offside. Dude. So frustrating. You actually had a clean break into the zone, too. It's so frustrating watching this team play hockey at times. It's so frustrating. Lindholm will take this draw against Matthews. Matthews won it so clean that Lindholm didn't even touch the puck. Here is McAvoy. Flips it out. Tanev will get it ahead to Marner. He'll flip it in the zone. Pastrnak will chip it ahead past Tanev, and he can't beat him. You can't beat Chris Tanev in a puck battle? You're David frickin' Pastrnak. Zadorov in trouble. Turns it over in his own zone. Marner. Benoit steps up in front. Tavares just missed the net. Zadorov knocks into Marner. Tavares tied up there by Lindholm. Marner. Nice. Across. Benoit. Shoots. Swayman the save. McAvoy, high flip. This will be icing. They can't let the Leafs keep the puck in the zone. They can't. You got to be able to get pucks out. The Leafs forecheck is good, man. You have to have a good back check. Lindholm wins the draw against Tavares. Zadorov ahead of Marchand. Shot saves Swayman from the line. The Leafs keep it in again. Can't be letting them do that. I'm shaking my head at this entire team, man. Myers, Nylander, Nyes. Patre tried to deflect it. A save by Swayman. And it's going to be another defensive zone draw. Beecher against Tavares. Beecher wins it. Osterley around for Carlo. Kastelik will race for it. Puck comes out. Myers Gets blocked by Kastelic. Puck forced into the Leafs' end. Woll quickly has to come out and play it. Tavares knocked into by Koepke. Koepke trying to play the puck. He can't. Nylander tied up with Kastelic. Leafs will get it out to Pat Chiaretti. He'll get it in the zone. Carlo. Minute 20 to go in this what has been an awful first period for the Bruins. They just can't make a play right now. Koepke takes a shot, cross and goes wide. Kampf, Coyle the pressure, takes it away on the forecheck. He has to play it around the net. Geekie will get in there against Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson wins every puck battle against the Bruins. It's crazy. Zacha, Coyle, Peak at the point. Lohrei, Geekie going for a new stick. Peak in front of shot save. Where's Geekie? Oh, he went for a new stick. That's right. I forgot about it. Lohrei beaten by Dewar. Puck flipped out. Bruins will have to go back and get it. Here's Lohrei down to 30 seconds. He enters. Over to Zacha. Frederick. McAvoy. In around the net for Geekie. He can't play it. Where is somebody on that near side wall? Nobody there. Positioning's not there. McAvoy takes Robertson off the puck. Lohrei going to tie up McMahon. Down to 10 seconds. Zacha to the middle. There wasn't anybody there. Frederick was there. Thank God. McAvoy with 3 seconds. That was a pathetic first period. Why? Because they're not winning. I mean, they tightened up defensively somewhat after they gave up the goal. Right? But, like, dude. I guarantee if Korpisalo was in net, they'd be down 5-0 right now. Guaranteed. Not even questioning it. Ive. USA winning 1-0 in the juniors. Good. Very good. Hold on. Shit, I just broke something. Just broke something. That's great. Or maybe I just broke 2 things. Oh yeah, this is broken now. Piece of this just chipped. Food for thought. Why is being a Bruins fan stressful sometimes? Sometimes. All the time. All the time. This is just 1-0. Jesus Christ. At least it's just 1-0. In a game we shouldn't be losing to begin with, but I forgot it's the Boston Bruins. Of course they're losing. Well, we can't believe we lost to the Rangers, too. Don't even get me started. I already went on a 45-minute rant the other night. Playing better, but still losing. To think that we were actually the better team the last 2 games. We were not the better team in that first period. But hell no. Hell no. It's not even freaking close, dude. Not even close. The stats don't tell the story of what happened in this first period. Needs to get yelled at. I think Sacco needs to let it rip. I think they just need to let. He just needs to say, hey. Eesh. There's zero excuse to come up short for so many years. No push right now. It's not even that there's no push. The push is there, just that they don't have the. When they dump in the zone, they're not winning the puck battles. You know? They're not winning the puck battles in their own zone. In the offensive zone. The power play is about as garbage as a freaking waste center. You know? It's about as bad as a garbage dump. Patra's not playing. Patra's still in Providence, guys. I said he should have been called up. They didn't call him up. So, this Bruins team should be a force to be reckoned with, but they're not. It's a joke. So here's the problem, right? The Bruins have. They constructed their roster to be a playoff team. One major problem, idiots. To become a playoff team, you need to be a good regular season team. They're not doing that. Trent Frederick is getting horsed around by some guy that's 6 inches and 75 pounds lighter than him. 6 inches shorter, 75 pounds lighter. He doesn't care. It's honestly inexcusable. It was Bergeron and Krejci. They weren't prepared for losing Bergeron and Krejci in the same summer. They weren't prepared for it. Last year I thought they'd be fine. Now that's showing that they're not fine. Nobody stepped up. Because there's nobody that's a leader like Bergeron and Krejci is. There is nobody. Marchand's the closest thing they'll ever get to it. 2011 core. No, because Marchand's still one of your best players. So no. I want anyone to step up. Well, we thought they did in Lindholm and Zadorov. Guess not. Marchand stinks. He's one of our best players. What the hell are you talking about? He stinks. 15 goals. It's more than Pasternak. He leads the team in goals. He's the best player we have in the team currently, by the way. 31 points. Consider Pasta our leader. If you consider Pasta a leader, I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Pasternak ain't no leader. In fact, you should have his A stripped immediately. He's an a-hole. On the ice, not in real life. Matt Tkachuk's actually an a-hole, by the way. I talked to somebody who's respected by his teammates. Says who? Bruce. Please open your eyeballs for 1 second. For 1 second of your life, please open your eyeballs. If he wasn't respected in that locker room, he would not be the captain of this team right now. The captaincy goes to someone who is respected in that locker room. Goes to somebody who is looked at as a leader. My brother in Christ, that is not something that Marchand would... Marchand, he's a leader in that locker room. He's not the same player he was 10 years ago. He's not. He's not a dirty player like he was 5-10 years ago. You could prove it how do you have an inside source in the locker room? Do you? Do you? I actually am media. I can confirm Marchand is well respected in that locker room, and they want him to be captain until the end of his career. But his job is to get everyone playing hard and like leaders, and that has not happened. I'm so tempted to ban you. I'm so tempted to ban you right now. I am so tempted to ban you. I genuinely think you're trolling. I genuinely think you're trolling. Please tell me you're trolling. Please tell me you're trolling. Let it go. You're not trolling? Man, I've never seen somebody so wrong about a hockey player in my life. Woo! If he wasn't respected in the locker room, he wouldn't have been named captain. That's how that works. Chara and Bergeron were named the captain because they were respected in that locker room. Marchand did the same. Also, Jake DeBrusk did hurt the Bruins. It did. Believe what I said. But you're wrong. You're wrong. Especially, I've had my questions the past 2 months. I don't have any questions about Marchand being the captain. I don't have any questions now. He confronts the media. You're gonna speak out because he's loved by the fan base. They wouldn't have named him captain. They don't give it. What I'm talking about is the ownership. They don't care about the fans when it comes to that. And they wouldn't have named him captain if he wasn't respected in that locker room. I guarantee it. They would have given it to McAvoy. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I know I've called Sweeney an idiot, but he's not that much of an idiot. If Marchand seriously was this dick in the locker room, this douchebag who did nothing and was just a piece of shit, they wouldn't have been made him captain, and he probably wouldn't be on this team right now. Nobody stepped up their game. Like a bunch of quitters most of the time. We need a leader that demands better. IMO, sorry to say. Where are you going to get it? There's nobody in your... There's nobody. There's nobody that personifies a leader more than Marchand right now. And I'm not going to... And one of the new guys should not be a captain either. You can't name one of your new guys a captain. You can't. You can't pull a Bruins in 05 and go, oh yeah, Chara's here, he's the captain now. First year. You can't do that. Because not everybody's a Zdeno Chara type leader. You just can't. So you have to, and we're not going to be the Sharks. We're not going to be the Kraken. We're not going to be the Sabres. You're not going to not name a captain. Patrick can be a leader. He's too young. Maybe eventually. Too young. Right? The thing is with that is, bring in someone. Yes, I'm aware that they need to bring in a top 6 scorer. But here's the thing. Not every single player is going to play like a leader. We know that. You know? Not every single player is going to be a leader on this team. You know? They're just not. Not every top 6 guy who is this insane superstar is going to be a leader. It's just not how hockey works. Pastrnak is not a leader. Nothing wrong with that. He's just not. I don't see it. People want him to be a captain. No. McAvoy. No. Carlo could be a captain. I could see that. I've said that from the mountaintops. But I know of no team where we have a guy wearing the C that hasn't gotten 3 or 4 other players to step it up. Ready for this? Marchand has elevated Justin Brazeau's game. He's elevated Elias Lindholm's game. Never since they started playing him together, Lindholm's looked like night and day. Charlie Coyle in recent days. And Morgan Geekie on the power play. Right? Geekie has been better with Marchand as a leader in that top 6 situation. I know they don't play together, but Geekie's been getting help from Marchand. And I have sources on that. That's 4 players that we had questions about. Lindholm, Coyle, Geekie, Brazeau have all looked better in the past 6 weeks or about 2 months or so. I think Geekie can be a leader. Possibly. Not the leader, but he could be one of the leaders. He could be an assistant captain. You know, I could see Geekie. I could see Geekie being one of the leaders of this team, but not the leader, you know? Anyway, man, that got me pissed off. I don't like when people say something and then I don't know. I don't like it when they say stuff and then it just doesn't make sense to me and then I just start like going off. I don't like it. You want to talk about a leader? Mark Kastelik. Mark Kastelik. That's a leader, right? He just got a contract yesterday. That's a leader. Lead by example. Speed every shift. Physicality. Not afraid to throw the body. Not afraid to drop the gloves. Not afraid to shoot the puck. That's somebody who is a leader. I'm not saying he should be the captain of this team. That's ridiculous. But at the same time, that's somebody I want to see lead one of the leaders of this team, right? Kastelik was a terrific pickup. We're talking about it on the podcast today that Mark Kastelik has turned into be the most valuable piece out of that trade. He's a strong voice behind Marchand, like JT Miller. That could be interesting. That could be really interesting. Lindholm wins the draw, but the Leafs get it right off the rip, and we are underway at Scotiabank Arena. The second period has begun. Zadorov for Marchand. Bruins will break it ahead now. Here is Lindholm for McAvoy. Pastrnak onside. No, it's not. It is offside. Patra not on the ice in Providence. Did he get hurt? Dude. Got hit late in the period. Needed help off the ice. Bro. Bro. Matthews wins the draw against Lindholm. Tanev up ahead to flex off Marner. That puck. Hey, stop play us. It's icing against the Leafs here. Thanks, Kenny, for the update on Patra. So Matt Patra got banged up in the game against the Hershey Bears. He is not on the ice to start the second period. Pro Leonard Hagen's line's been phenomenal for the Americans, and Edward Sale, Jacob Stankel, and Petri Sikora have been generating chances for the Czechs. All right. It's 1-1, right? Interesting. Lindholm against Matthews on the far side in the offensive zone. Lindholm's dominant side. The Bruins win the draw, but they can't possess. Riley coughed it up. Lindholm for Marchand. Marchand backhand save by Wool. Gloved away by Tanev. A nice try for Marchand on the backhand. Zadorov keeps it in. Shot wide. McCabe. Pressured. Here is Tanev. Along the near side. McCabe off of Pacioretty in the zone. Zadorov. For Coyle. Nice through the legs pass to Zacha. Zacha can't play it. Tavares took it away. Pacioretty will go get it back in his own end. Puck flipped out. Here's Tavares for Nylander on the near side. He flips it in the zone. Carlo will go get it against Tavares. Carlo beats him. Osterley, who's back in there for the first time in a few games. Zacha for Carlo. He'll lead the rush 3-on-3. Geeky across Coyle. And he threw it out of the zone. He was trying to find Osterley, who was breaking and couldn't. Swam into Osterley. Bruins will move it ahead. Here's Coyle. Gets it in the zone at the end of a shift. Benoit tied up there by Geeky. Geeky takes it away, trying to get to Wallstrom. He couldn't. Domi. Lohrei tying up Nick Robertson. Geeky will go for a change. Lohrei digs it free. Brazeau coming off late on a change. Leafs dump it in. Puck moved ahead. Here is Brazeau. Frederick across the line. Frederick, who actually had a pretty good first period. He gets thrown down. No call as McMahon took him down. Here's Robertson across the Bruins line. Backhanded around the net. Peak. Frederick, coughed it up, but he poke-checked it out, so he recovered for his issue. Tanev. Back to McCabe, who has been bullying the Bruins so far in this one. Who has the goal, by the way. Lohrei back in his own end. Takes a bump from Lorentz. Lorentz goes down. Lohrei. Beecher. Koepke will try to advance this puck. Kastelic will come on for Frederick here. Lohrei enters as a Leafs man falls. Lohrei trying to backhand it in front. Closed off by Riley. Kampf. Pass Myers. It's Lorentz. The Bruins got to attack the front of the net here. They just need to attack. Attack a little more. Attack the middle. Dewar. High flip. That goes off the high glass. Took a weird bounce. McAvoy almost was not able to play that puck. Koepke with McAvoy and Kastelic. McAvoy will cross the line with some speed. McAvoy gets closed off. He gets taken down. Here is Kastelic. McCabe's without his stick. Kicked it to Pastrnak. Back to the line, Zadorov. McAvoy, right point. His shot, deflection, save, rebound in front. Tanev clears it away. And here is Marner. Flips it ahead. Nyes caught something from Zadorov. They did not call it. McAvoy played around. Tipped by Nyes. Oh, my God. Swayman. 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 I need you to stop that. That was so easy to stop. I need you to stop that. Nyes. Oh, Swayman. I need you to stop that shot, buddy. It's a deflection that literally should not have been tipped in. He had the time of day to react to that. Nyes makes it 2-0. Nyes' third goal against the Bruins. He's scored in every game against the Bruins this year. Jesus. This is the second straight game they've been down 2. Puck comes in front and they score right away. It's Morgan Geekie in front. And the Bruins get one back very quickly. Zacha worked to the front. Geekie makes it a 1-goal game. Well, all right. This is a good play by Coyle. Puck took a weird bounce. Zacha chips to Geekie, and he makes it a 1-goal game. Good. So Morgan Geekie makes it a 1-goal game within seconds of the Leafs making it 2-0. So it's that second line of Coyle, Zacha, and Geekie as the puck deflects out of play. So it's the second line of the Coyle, Zacha, Geekie trio that come through for their first goal as a line. So, good. I'm very happy about that. I'm glad that Geekie gets his 9th goal of the season. He's averaging 17. He's got 17 points in 36 games, just under a half a point a game. Frederick against Domi at center. Frederick wins the draw. Peak for Brazo. He chips it in the zone. They need a good shift from this third line here. Myers. Bruins trying to pin it in. They can't. Domi for Morgan. This is not the type of shift you needed. Here is Riley for Robertson. Wahlstrom ties him up and tries to get it out. He does. Here is Brazo. One man to beat. It's Myers. He gets tied up along the wall. Wahlstrom back to Brazo. Plays it around the net. Frederick now. He's tied up. McMahon, Wahlstrom pinning him against the wall. Wahlstrom trying to work it his way in front to the line. Lohrei left point. Tosses it on. Tipped by Brazo. Oh my god, that puck went right through Brazo's legs. If Brazo played that puck, it is a tie game. Oh. Oh, man. McMahon shoots. Swayman makes the save and puts it into the corner. Peak with a huge hit on McMahon. Wow, good hit by Peak. Frederick. Wahlstrom dumps it in. The Bruins will get a change. Brazo will get in there on the forecheck. Play it around. It's Marner. The Zacha, Coyle, Geekie line come back out. Here's McCabe. Shot, save, Swayman. Rebound in front. Popped up. Zacha. Zadorov. Bruins will get it ahead. Zacha chips it ahead now. Here is Coyle. Coyle in front. Trying to play it to Geekie. Tipped away. Geekie takes it back. Puck comes in front. And Wool will make the save on that. No chance for McMahon. No chance in hell. It's M-C-M-A-N, by the way. M-A-N-N, sorry. There's no H-O. It's not spelled the same way as Vince McMahon. Lindholm waved out of the draw against Matthews. Marchand had to come in. He almost won the draw. Bruins will get possession off it, though. Ekman-Larsson tied up there by Lindholm, but the Leafs get it. Here's Benoit. Deflects in off a Leaf stick into the zone. No icing. McAvoy. Zadorov for Marchand. Pasternak in the neutral zone. He'll flip in. They need to get a little bit more attack out of this top line if they want to have a chance of sticking together here. Bruins try to keep it in. Pasternak thrown off the puck by Benoit. Ekman-Larsson. Ekman-Larsson. Here is Matthews. Closed off by Pasternak. Getting pressured. Matthews beats him. Marner back to Ekman-Larsson. I'll answer that question next stoppage, Primer. I'll answer that question next stoppage. McAvoy ahead. Pasternak at the end of a shift trying to dump it in. He can't. That red towel is really confusing me. It's in the crowds, right in the front row on the near side and the left end. I can't. I thought it's like a flag going up like it's soccer, you know, motioning for offside or something. It's confusing me. Here's Koepke across the line. Koepke lost possession of it. Beecher recovers to the line. Carlo Osterley on the left side. Osterley intentionally wide. Kampf trying to play it against Castle like he does. Duar ahead for Lorentz. Osterley. Oh, nice take from Osterley. It's a good job actually. Here is Koepke. Oh. Good try. Carlo dumps it in the zone. Stretch pass, dumped in by Lorentz around the net. Swayman leaves it for Peak. Lohrei for Frederick. Trying to shovel it ahead on the backhand. He can't. Peak for Lohrei, who hasn't scored since Columbus Day, is what they're, or Indigenous Peoples Day, the holiday, whatever we're calling it these days. It's that holiday in the middle of October. It's that Monday holiday in October. He has not scored since the Panthers game, back in October. Here is Wahlstrom. He flips it in the zone. Brazo tied up with Riley. Brazo plays it around. Coyle trying to throw in he tried to shoot it and it went wide. Zadorov at the point. Coyle pressured there by Riley. That goal by Lohrei, by the way, earlier in the season is his only goal of the season as Nylander goes for a tumble. Tavares tied up there by Zacha. Morgan Riley ahead for Tavares. He dumps it in across ice. McMahon takes him down cleanly, apparently. I don't agree with that, but Tanev at the point. McCabe shoots, trickles wide. Robertson, Geeky gives him a bump, and now here is McMahon. Don't let them cycle. It's that dominant line I was talking about. McMahon shoots, blocked in front. Swayman may have got a piece of that, I'm not sure. Zadorov for McAvoy. McAvoy gives a reverse hit to Robertson. He will try to advance this puck. He'll get it ahead. It goes icing against the Bruins here. To answer your question, Primer, do I have to train my voice? Depends. Like, if I know I'm going to be doing, like, a playoff game, then yeah. Most nights, I don't really train the voice. I kind of just go with what I got. But if I'm doing a Dean or a Salve broadcast, I do some, like, you know, vocal warm-ups. 100%. Plus, I like the voice cracks that I have because it makes it more genuine and natural. And not, like, very professional broadcast. Matthews a shot saved by Swayman. I don't like doing a professional broadcasting voice that I sound like I should be talking over a commercial. That's not me, you know? I don't like doing that. I mean, I can do that. When I do PA, I do that. When I'm doing the PA for Dean, where's a microphone? I'll just pretend this is my microphone. I go like this. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Like, you know, you hear what I mean? Like, I sound very professional. But when I'm doing play-by-play, I kind of sound like I sound right now. Now, obviously not as crass if I'm doing a Dean game. If I'm not saying, you know, F this, F that, son of a B, no, you know, holy S. I'm not saying that stuff. Like, that's not like, obviously, the FCC guidelines, I can't say that stuff, you know? But it's the same style of play-by-play, you know? Also depends on the sport. Does Geeky have the most goals? No. He's up there, though. He's in the top 5 in scoring now with 9. I do, like, baseball, way different than hockey, right? We know that. Baseball, way different than basketball, or I've done football. Soccer is fun. Volleyball, as crazy as it sounds, guys, volleyball is fun to call. It's fun to watch in person. I will be calling some men's volleyball for Dean in the spring. I'll be doing some lacrosse in the spring as well. So, for Dean. I wish it was uncensored sports calls. Well, there's like memes of it, right? There's like, what the hell is it called? Bob Menery, right? He has, like, a meme account where he, like, fakes broadcast, and he goes, oh, shit. You know, and he like, just says, oh, that hit him right in the balls. Like, you know, it's a joke, obviously, but it's not like a real broadcast. But that won't ever happen. Like, Pat McAfee is the closest we'll get to an uncensored sports call. The closest we'll ever get to it. You know? Beecher against Tavares in this face-off in the Bruins' end. Beecher wins the draw. Osterley for Koepke. Lacrosse is a fun sport. It is. It's a fun game. It's a fun one to watch in person. A fun one to call live, too. Koepke. Beecher almost played it in front. Koepke to the line. Carlo one-timer wide. Marchand. That's Osterley. Wow, I'm thinking of Marchand right now. Osterley for Kastelik. Trying to throw it in front for Beecher. Can't. I just read Marchand in the chat. That's why I said Marchand's name. It's actually Osterley. I do that a lot. Pacioretty onside. Nylander for Tavares. Kastelik tying him up. How many does Geeky have? That was his 9th goal, the one he just scored. That was his 9th goal of the season. Kastelik plays it around. Beecher deflects it past Camp. Pacioretty keeps it in. So that's Riley, not Camp. Osterley ahead, stretch pass for Koepke. Koepke will dump it in the zone. McCabe, big hit from Kastelik. Tanev will move it ahead. Here is Nyes, who has the most recent Leafs goal, looking for a second one. Nice cut. Swayman makes a good blocker save. It fooled Lohrei. Lohrei, nice cut against Marner. Moved ahead. It deflects in on Wollmates to save. He guides it aside for McCabe. Matthews. Here is Marner across the line. Matthews fans on the one-timer. Ekman Larson for Benoit. His shot save in front of... I think Peak might have got a piece of that one. Marner. Marchand tying him up. Matthews. Nyes in the slot. Trying to drop it. Pastrnak gets it away. He gets it out. Trying to chip it to Lindholm. He'll get it to him. As the Leafs get it out. Pastrnak back to Zadorov. The Bruins will finish a change. Puck deflects in the zone. Frederick almost got to that puck before Joseph Woll touched it. Zadorov for Wahlstrom. Fires it on. Tipped by Brazo. Save. Rebound in front. Cleared wide. What's up with Pasta? I don't know, man. Swayman plays it around. Puck comes in front. Dewar's shot wide. That puck was played with a high stick. They didn't blow it dead, though. Chance for Lorentz. It goes over the net. Goes into the corner. Wahlstrom will be first on it. He'll move it out to center. Here is Brazo. Off of Riley. Brazo bumped off the puck. Past Wahlstrom. Myers will take it away for the Leafs. Philip Myers will flip it out. That puck lands on the benches up and out of play. Patra's back. Good. He has 9? Yes, he does. 9. Because he just scored, and they don't update the stats on the NHL app until after the game ends. Thought he'd have more than that. Yeah, he only has 9 goals. Who's our leading goal scorer? Marchand with 15. Pasternak's got 13. Let me check that. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Marchand's got 15. Pastrnak has 13. Coyle is third in scoring, by the way, with 10. Zacha and Brazo are tied with 9. Geeky is now in that with 9 as well. Lindholm has 7 goals, by the way. Koepke has 6. Yeah. Crazy. Sorry. Draw die last playoff season been lost. Well, he's still got the most points in the team, 13 goals and 25 assists for 38 points. And that's not a fair thing to say about Pasta. That's not fair. I will agree with you that there's been a step back in his game. But the Bruins have not had a defenseman scored goal in 13 games. This is game number 14, by the way. So, if we can get a defensive goal, that could be useful. There is an issue with the ice, so they're fixing that real quick. So, there's an issue with the ice, so they're going to fix it. It's Geeky with Zaka and Coyle on the second line right now. Geeky will take this... Oh, sorry, they put Pastrnak out there right now. Geeky waved out. So Pastrnak will take this draw against Kampf. No way! Pastrnak won a face-off! There's no way! McAvoy can't keep it in, though. There is no way! I think Pastrnak needs a stint with Providence. That's not possible. His contract doesn't allow that. Here's McMahon. Moved ahead, now it's Domi. He'll be first on against Zadorov. Zadorov tying him up. David Kampf just lost a face-off to David Pastrnak. Oh my god. Zadorov around the net. That's funny. McAvoy will move it ahead now. Here is Geeky. He'll dump in. Why is Pastrnak back with Geeky and Zaka? Why? Why? Why break up the line that just scored? Myers across the line. Around the net. He possesses the puck. Domi. Fans on the pass to Robertson. Osterley takes it away. It's Lindholm. Here is Marchand. Has Pastrnak to behind him. Marchand. Around the net. Pastrnak out high. He fanned on the ones. Oh, the stick got lifted. Puck comes out. Marchand. Osterley trying to move it ahead. Here is Marchand. With Lindholm and Coyle. Here is Nylander. Coyle takes it away. Osterley can't get it out. Nylander keeps it in. Benoit deflects it out. Puck forced in around the net. Here is Osterley. Carlo. Bruins will try to advance this puck. Here is Beecher. Here is Kastelik. Kastelik fans on the shot. The rebound chance is blocked. Zadorov. Back skating. McAvoy with an opening here. Centers in front. Koepke just tipped it wide. Ooh. Another good chance for the fourth line. It's their third one of the night. Nyes beating everyone of the puck. Zadorov wrapping him up. Trying to get it ahead. Matthews pins it in. Matthews spins off a Beecher. Matthews drops it back. Riley for Myers. Not a lot on that shot from Myers. He was looking for a shot. Puck comes to Nyes, blocked by Swayman, the rebound. Oh, it got blocked. Ooh, that puck just caught the post. I think, or something. It didn't get to Swayman. Matthews a shot. Swayman fights it off. Kastelik trying to get it out. Marner tying him up. Bruins get it out eventually. It's Wahlstrom. Nice cut. Wahlstrom on his backhand try. It goes over the net. Got deflected by Kampf. Frederick backhands it in around the net. Brazo working for it against Myers. Puck played to the line peak. Lohrei throws it in deep. Wahlstrom trying to bank it in from the corner. Saved by Woll. And he just pulled his mask off. And now their peaks tied up with somebody down there. Frederick and Myers tied up down there. They go to commercial. Oh, the mask, there's an issue with it. Okay, it didn't just take it off. It fell off because there was an issue. Okay. All right. All good. All good. No problems there. The mask, like the strap broke and it, like, pulled off. They go to commercial. Okay, Providence gets within 1 against the Bears. Riley Tufte gets a goal to make things 3-2 in favor of the Bears now. It's now a 1-goal game. So Providence is starting to fight back. It's a 1-goal game there. In Maine, that game should be over now. Against the Tahoe Night Monsters. And the Mariners win 3-0, so the ECHL team gets a goal here gets a win in the organization against the Tahoe Silver Monsters, or the not Tahoe Night Monsters, excuse me. That was a night monster. Good question. I don't know. Face off in the Leafs' end. The Bruins have been kind of pressuring here. Shots are 18-17 in favor of the Leafs. The Bruins have had a really good second period after the 2-0 goal. They've actually been really good offensively. A lot of the play has been in the offensive zone for the Bees here in the second period. They just got to capitalize more. Peak keeps it in. Tanev will play it around, goes past Lohrei and out, and now here's Tavares with Pasternak back as Lohrei overcommitted. The Bruins were stepped up, though. Geekie will try to flip it ahead. Took a weird bounce. Tavares for Pacioretty. Leafs keep it in. Puck comes in front, goes across the goal mouth wide. Here is Pacioretty. Firing. Save, rebound. Lohrei tripped, penalty coming. No goal on the ice. The Leafs score, no goal. There's a penalty on the Leafs. It's going to be on Nylander. The crowd doesn't like it. It's the Leafs scored, but it's going to be waved off. Yep, blatant trip. So the Bruins go to the power play for the second time. Craig Berube does not seem happy about it, but it was a trip. Nylander did trip him. A ref call. Mark, you're a Leafs fan. Blatant trip. Lohrei, Nylander got his stick caught in Lohrei's spot. He tripped on it. Say no! Anyways. Say no to the power play. Lindholm, win this draw against Camp, buddy. Need to win this face-off here. Set up shop. And they didn't win it. And they cleared the zone. Well, Lindholm, you have been good at the face-off dot. The one time I need you to win a draw, you don't win it. Great. Zacha flips in. And they're going to call Elias Lindholm for interference. High sticking. Hey, it's better than a power play. Great. I actually will take it. I'll actually take it. You know what? Screw it. 4-on-4, miles better than the power play. At least the Bruins can score on 4-on-4. Let's see. Great sell by McCabe. He did high stick him, but a hell of a sell by McCabe. Joe Sacco, you should be yelling at Chris Kelly right now. That's the guy who's running the power play. You should be yelling at him. Coyle, Marchand, with Zadorov, McAvoy as the 4 players out there for the Bruins. Riley, Myers, Matthews, Marner. Coyle against Matthews in the Leafs in the Bruins' end. Matthews wins it back, but it comes all the way out. Marchand's going to race forward against Ekman Larson, who is not on instead of Meyer. That's my mistake. Marchand pressured by Ekman Larson. Matthews drops it for Nylander. Puck goes past Matthews. Swayman will come out and play it over to Zadorov. Reverses it to McAvoy. Has some space. He'll move it ahead. Coyle to Zadorov. He has to swerve back. Still onside. Zadorov. Here is Zacha. Marchand. Marchand on the slot. Puts it wide. McAvoy. Crowd booing. They should have got. The Bruins should have gotten it too many men. They should have. Zadorov. I'll give him that. McAvoy turns it over in his own zone. 3 on... Okay, thank God the Leafs didn't push it, or else that would have been a breakaway. Speaking of breakaways, Pastrnak has one. He walks in and he gets poke checked. He keeps possession, though. Osterley plays it into the corner. Past Pastrnak, he didn't even attempt to play the puck. Here is Peak. He enters. He gets it in. Pastrnak. Slap shot blocked by Tanev. Osterley. Peak. Final seconds of the Leafs penalty. It'll be now a Leafs power play. Here is Nylander out of the box. Saves Swayman. Here is Tavares. Lindholm will get out of the box in 5 seconds. Frederick tying it up at the line. Ekman Larson. Puck comes to Osterley. Bruins will get it out. Here's Lindholm out of the box. Lindholm to the front, blocked by Benoit. Nylander's going to have a breakaway. Here comes William Nylander. Lohrei closes him off. So does Lindholm. Thank God. Yeah, that's a goal. Nylander doesn't miss on breakaways very often. Osterley for Koepke. He'll get it out. Myers for Riley. And both teams will make changes. 2 minutes to go in the second period. Here is Myers off of Robertson, and the Leafs are offside for the first time tonight. Here is Lohrei. Ahead. Wahlstrom gets in and who's out there with Koepke and Kastelik. Wahlstrom almost took the puck from Morgan Riley. McMahon will get it out. Carlo will chip it back in. The Bruins can't touch it. Koepke onside tries to play the puck. He did. This puck will come all the way back down. Bruins will have an offensive zone draw as the Leafs ice the puck with 1:20. Minute 20 to go here in the second. The Bruins need a face-off win from Trent Frederick on his weak side against Domi. Shots 20-17 Toronto. Frederick wins it. McAvoy fakes the one-timer. Frederick scores! We were talking about Frederick and how brutal he's been. He just tied the game right off the draw. Trent Frederick, 2-2. His 6th goal of the year. Well, hey, good. Good. I've been giving him a lot of crap. Good. big goal for him. Good. I'm glad Frederick scored. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. A huge late period goal that goes our way. It's crazy. Here's Tanev. 2-2 here in the second period. Under a minute to go. So the Bruins took that second goal from Nyes personally and decided, you know what? We're going to start scoring more than one goal a game. They finally did it. McAvoy will move it ahead. It goes, here comes, puck comes to Geekie. Geekie, his shot fanned on. Frederick for Brazo. Wraparound. Oh, what a save by Wall. Brazo got robbed. Oh, that could have been something special if that puck went in the net. Here is Marner. 30 seconds to go in the period. And now Nyes with Matthews to his left. Nyes deflected by Pasternak. Down to 25. Bruins will get it out. Pasternak. He'll enter. Dumps it in on Wall. He'll stop it. Ooh, that puck was dangerously close to the net. Ekman Larson got it away. And now here's Nyes down to 10 seconds. Nyes, who's dangerous. Marner from the board saves Swayman. Pasternak down to 5. Final rush at Zacha. Here is Pasternak at the horn. Save Wall. Zacha scores, but I don't know. He didn't score. Never mind. It wouldn't have counted anyway. All right. Well, I thought he scored. I didn't see the puck, but Wool had it. Thank goodness for the Leafs. 2-2 at the end of 2 in Toronto. Not gonna lie. Did not expect that. Good. Trent Frederick's first point since December 7th. And Providence just tied the game against Hershey, by the way. They were down 3-0. They just tied the game at 3. Yep, they just tied the game at 3. And guess who scored, guys? The team leader in goals, by the way. Would like to point it out. The team leader in goals, Vinny Lettieri. His 12th goal of the season down in Providence. Lettieri up to 32 points in 32 games. He's averaging a point a game in the AHL. Good. Good for Lettieri. He's kicking ass down there. I'm happy for him. Bruins and Leafs tied at 2 going into the third period. Did not expect that. Trent Frederick with a game-tying goal. You guys will appreciate the tweet I'm about to put out over on my Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter, by the way, at SamSmithOnYT. I just tweeted out that it's a quote tweet of my own tweet that I said that I've seen enough of Frederick on the team, and I just said this is from the other night after the Rangers game, and I said, I apologize to Freddie. I was unfamiliar with your game, fine sir. Oh, God. You know what? Good. Shut me up. What do I know? I'm just a stupid announcer and I'm a stupid media member. Good. That's funny. All right, chat, I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back in just a moment. Bruins and Leafs tied at 2. Going to the third period. it should be a very interesting third period. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I just need to take a couple minutes away here to stretch and be back here shortly. Bruins tie things up at 2. Geeky and Frederick evening things. Don't go anywhere. The iconic music. way too loud. Hi. Welcome back. New tweet. Okay. We should give Trent Frederick an 8x8 extension for that goal. That's great. I'm gonna tweet this out. LOL. Good job, Deej. That's pretty good. I appreciate a good joke when I see one. Well done. Are you becoming a ref? No. So. Excuse me. Ugh. Good. 37 likes. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button. I want to listen to my goal call, the Frederick goal. It is 17 Toronto. Frederick wins it. McAvoy fakes the one-timer. Frederick scores! We were talking about Frederick and how brutal he's been. how brutal he's been. I know how you like refs. I love referees. Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you? Just seeing you in chat makes me laugh because of how much we've been kind of shitting on him recently. We shat on Frederick for like 20 minutes of the episode today, and he scores. It's like it was meant to be, right? Oh my god. What a day. Oh god. Dude, I can't believe. Here, Del talking shit. I guess so, man. I guess so. Well, you know what? I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he scored. Don't worry, I'm not heartless. I want him to succeed. I'm glad he got a goal. Need to do it next week too. All right, which player should we pick on next week? We tried picking on Pasternak every week and it doesn't work. Okay, so we can't do it Marchand. We can't do it to Pasternak. Marchand we can't really because he got the most goals on the team. Zaka. That's who we need to pick on next week. Zaka. Pick on Brazo. No, Brazo's tied for like 4th in scoring. We can't pick on a guy who's doing well. You know? Lindholm. Oh, we could pick on Elias Lindholm. Yeah, we could. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad Providence came back. They were down 3-0. I'm glad, Mark, that they came back and tied it. So it was Brown, Tufty, and Lettieri, right? Good. I'm glad that those guys are scoring. Patra is, back out there. He got banged up. He's back out there, so that's good. Genuine question, because I haven't watched. Mark, how's LaSalle looking tonight? Because I don't know, because I haven't been watching because I'm covering this game. But how's LaSalle looking tonight? I know he might not have anything on the score sheet, right? Or does he have an assist? I don't know. He doesn't have any goals, but get around to Hurdle. Oh, I don't do Hurdle anymore unless I'm really looking for content. He got an assist. Good. He got an assist. Very good. He got the secondary assist on the Brown goal in the first. Good. A lot of penalties. Good lord. Holy hell. 44 penalty minutes to the first 2 periods in Hershey. What the hell? All right, here's the first period alone. Abate for hooking. Dubé for interference. Triniev for roughing. Lettieri for roughing. Iorio for roughing. Cross-checking on Lassell. Lassell got a rough. Patra got a trip. Saulnier got a goalie interference. Triniev got a hook. Stroman rough and Brown both got penalties. In the second period, Amen Octel for unsportsmanlike conduct. VL for boarding. Dubé for high sticking. Sweezy for roughing. Saulnier for a 10-minute misconduct. Saulnier got an unsportsmanlike conduct. 44 penalty minutes. These two teams do not like each other, clearly. Jeez. Holy moly. Two Americans, good. Iserman, good. Newburyport. Oh yeah, I was just going to say Newburyport's own. There it is. Good. Would like to hear the Bruins goal horn at least 2 more times. I would like to hear it more times than I have to hear the Leafs horn tonight. Is that a fair assumption? Let's see here. Oh, third period's about to start, chat. We ready? We ready for the third period? Huh. This should be entertaining. Oh, jeez. You love the Leafs. I love beating them. I love beating the Leafs. That's what I like. All right. They beat Denver 2-1. Damn. Coyle against Matthews. Third period underway at Scotiabank Arena. Matthews against Osterley. Matthews spins back. Tanev for McCabe on the near side wall. Marner back to McCabe. In front, Swayman the save. Wraparound. Osterley pokes it away from Nyes. Tanev around the net. Lindholm going to be first on it. Carlo in trouble. Plays it over to Osterley behind his own net. He's tied up there by Nyes. Man, the Leafs forecheck is so good with Matthews and Nyes out there. Myers couldn't keep it in at the line. Utah tying things up. It's 1-1 in the second. Thank you. Leafs dump in. McAvoy around for Osterley. Riley keeps it in. A shot off Geekie and wide. Benoit can't play it. Puck comes out. Zacha jams it to Pasternak. He has Geekie to his right. Trying to play it over to McAvoy, and Tavares was there. Here is Tavares. Pacioretty across the line. Backhands it in wide. Zadorov and Tavares go for a tumble. No icing. Went off the Leaf stick. Wool for Riley. Moved ahead. McAvoy touched this one. No icing. The other way. Here is Domi. Across for Ekman-Larsson. Bruins will try to get it out. They will. It's Brazo who gets it out. This will not be icing. And the Blues score. Damn. Tanev controls behind his own net. McMahon for Domi across the Bruins line. Domi to the middle. Lowry broke it up. Robertson for Domi. To the line. McCabe. Tanev shoots wide. Rebound in front. Took a weird carom and Pete got it away. But the Bruins just can't get out of their own zone the first couple minutes of this third period. Not the start I wanted to see them have. I did not want to see them have a very defensive third period start. McMahon back in his own zone trying to play it. Brazo trying to take this puck away. Kastelik gives a bump to McMahon. Puck played to the middle. Carlo. Shot. Glove save by Wall. Good save by Wall, and a good shot from Carlos, a little high, you know. You're going to test that. Kastelik against Kampf. Off the draw, Kastelik wins it. Osterley from the point, shot blocked to the front. Here is Lorentz, closed off by Kastelik. Beecher gives Lorentz a bump. Riley ahead. Connor Dewar tied up there by Kastelik. And Osterley in front of the Leafs bench. Puck comes back to Philip Myers. Riley ahead. Lorentz batted out of the air by Carlo, and the puck was played with a high stick, so they'll stop play. Shots are even at 22, by the way, in this one. Coyle will take this draw against Matthews. Just outside the Bruins' end. Matthews wins it. So it's Coyle with Marchand and Lindholm right now. So they went back to the top six they had before they started with the other night. So they had Pasternak with Geekie and Zacha, and Coyle back with Marchand and Lindholm. Coyle gets knocked down. Ekman-Larsson over to Benoit. Flipped ahead, here's Nyes, Matthews over to Ekman-Larsson. Coyle goes for a tumble, goes off a Leaf sticking in the zone. Zadorov's got it. McAvoy, tape-to-tape pass. McAvoy will carry it ahead. It goes to Pasternak, who's at the end, who gets it in 1-on-4. Gets it in deep so the Bruins can... Pasternak taken down by Ekman-Larsson. No penalty there. Geekie and Zacha come on for Lindholm and Marchand. Here's Tavares. Nyes to his left. Nyes gets around Carlo. What a goal! Wow. Larson. but Carlo overcommitted to Nyes. Nyes overstepped him and then went behind the back. That's crazy. Yep. So it's 3-2 Toronto. What a goal bar for Nyes. Man. The Bruins are playing from behind again. They just can never seem to take the lead, can they, guys? Good Lord. Oh, here they come again. Pacioretty. Nylander broken up there by Zacha, who dove. Oh, my God. Tavares. Zacha breaks it up. Here's Osterley. Bruins have a 3-on-2 with Geekie and Coyle. I'm sorry, and Pasternak. Sorry. Geekie gets around it. Geekie trying to find Zacha. Pass broken up. Pasternak takes it from Tavares. Shoots. Score! David Pasternak! And he ties it again really quick. It's 3-3. David Pasternak has tied it up really quick. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I didn't have the scoreboard updated, but it doesn't matter. It's 3-3. Oh, jeez. Pasternak has his 14th because Tavares was caught sleeping. Oh, what a shot by Pasternak. That is a snipe. Oh, good Lord. Bang. So David Pasternak gets his 14th goal of the season, and the Bruins tie it up again for the second time. Frederick for Peak at the point. His shot tipped by Brazo. Save. Wahlstrom back to the line. Lohrei can't play it. He got caught with bad feet. Robertson gets there. Centers. McMahon. He missed the post. Oh, he just hit the post. Oh, my God. Lohrei got caught sleeping. Robertson in front. Wahlstrom gets it away. The Bruins are on their toes already. Good Lord. Wahlstrom dumps in the zone. Wall plays it to Riley. Camp dumps it in, and it's icing. Icing against the Leafs 5 minutes into the third period. I mean, Lohrei gets beat, and then he just watches the puck, and he doesn't make the move to try to get back, and then Peak overcommits, and then McMahon's left all alone in front. Ay, ay, ay. Not great. Defensive positioning, I would break up Lohrei and Peak, honestly. Because I don't like Lohrei and Peak together. The defense is not there right now. Lohrei back with McAvoy. Zadorov with Peak. McAvoy off Pasternak and in the zone. Marner for McCabe. Moved ahead. Zadorov takes it away. Zacha back to Zadorov. Pass Geekie. Here comes Matthews across the Bruins line. And Nyes gets it in deep, who has 2 goals tonight. McAvoy goes into the boards awkwardly. Nyes scores again, dude! Dude! He's got... Oh, my God! Dude! Nyes has a hat trick. It's 4-3 Toronto. The first time the Bruins have had a hat trick scored against them in forever. Dude, they need to get this guy out of the game somehow. Get Nyes out of the game somehow. You gotta take him out of the game. I mean, McAvoy just gets beat by Matthews so easy, dude. McAvoy gets beat every puck battle against Matthews tonight. And if I'm the Bruins, I'm calling a timeout right now. So they're throwing hats on the ice. It's Nyes' first ever hat trick in the big leagues. And also, Swayman, make a save, buddy. In this third period, you can't stop a beach ball, dude. Man. Three goals were scored in a minute 45. This is what happens when you start Swayman 4 straight games, you idiots. This is what happens. Carlo dumps in the zone. Wall plays it around. Kastelik couldn't get it. Carlo kept it in, but it's offside. They'll have to tag up. Start Korpisalo tomorrow. They are. There's no way they're going to start Swayman again until Tuesday against the Oilers. There's no way. Here is Koepke. Poke check by Dewar. And for the third time tonight, the Bruins are playing from behind. Ugh. The defense, man. Get it out of the zone! Oh my god! They can't get it out of the zone. This is the fourth line against Osterley. Come on! Koepke's falling over, and he puts it off the boards to himself. They still can't get it out. Can you get the puck out of the zone? Thank Christ. Carlo chips it in the zone. Good Lord. This is going to be an icing against the Leafs here. Thank God. Get the puck out of the zone. What the hell are you doing? Brutal. Lindholm will take this draw against Matthews. Lindholm has not really won too many draws against Matthews. He wins that one. Peak shot. Oh, a save by Woll. He doesn't have a clue where that puck is. Coyle has it. Lindholm from the corner skies it over the net. Lowry from the left point, shot wide. Coyle tied up there with McCabe. Matthews gets it ahead. Here is Marner. Here comes Mr. Goal Scorer. Lowry took it away. Marchand. Lindholm. Couldn't play it. Lindholm gets the puck, plays it around, and Marner cuts it off. That is skied high up the ice. Peak has it in the neutral zone. God. Make a freaking save and stop Matthew Nyes. He scored the last 3 Leafs goals. Deflected in off Wahlstrom. Wall coughed it up. Frederick took it away, but Myers was there to take it away from Frederick. Robertson. Here comes Domi with Riley and McMahon. Riley wide. Myers plays it in deep. Riley knocked down by McAvoy. Huge hit. Frederick backhands it out. Frederick takes it across the line. Frederick 1-on-5. They trade for Nyes. They will never they'll never trade him. They'd be stupid to. Pasternak across the line. Here is Geekie. Gonna leave it for Zacha, and he got poke checked, and Zadorov overcommitted. It's a 4-on-1 the other way. Nylander saves Swayman. Oh my god. Zadorov for Pasternak. Here come the Bruins. To the front, tipped wide by Ekman Larson. Geekie knocks into McMahon. He's the one that falls down. Here comes Benoit with Tavares to his right. Benoit gets it in. Osterley beaten by Tavares. The Leafs forecheck is better than the Bruins by a long shot. It's night and day. Carlo will ice. No, he did not. Pasternak plays it. Leaves it. Where are the Bruins? Oh, they're going for a change. Okay. Camp pressured by Beecher. Carlo. Off a Leaf sticking in. Will not be icing. Tanev. for McCabe. There's no jump out of the fourth line either, guys. Ugh. Dewar dumps in. Swayman left it for Kastelic, but Lorenz was there to take it away from him. Lohrei battling. Lorenz gets it free to the line. Tanev puts it in deep. Lorenz pressured by Lohrei. Kastelic gives him a big bump. Here is Kampf. Behind the net. To the line, McCabe. Koepke deflected it. Puck comes over to Tanev. Tanev's shot blocked by Beecher. Here comes Koepke. 1-on-3. He's tripped. No call? Man, they are letting them play, and I don't like that. That's a blatant trip that just got called. That should have been called. That did not get called. Marchand with Lindholm breaking to the front. He has to spin back. Marchand got knocked into by Matthews for the fourth time tonight. Brutal. Icing with 10:05 to go. Man, these refs are ass, bro. These refs are absolutely terrible. Lindholm, Coyle and Meyer shoving at each other. Geeky, it's Lindholm against Matthews here. Lindholm wins it. Marchand back to McAvoy. McAvoy takes a cross-ice pass broken up. Zadorov shot wide. That puck's going to come out, and he overcommitted, so now it's Nyes. Zadorov got back, thank goodness. Zadorov. Marchand. Spins it over. McAvoy. Oh, he fell. He got back and got it into the zone. Thank goodness. Wool. Tanev knocked into by Marchand, but taken back there by Domi. Marner. Domi closed off there by Zacha. Osterley. Carlo. Pasternak. Zacha. Dumps in around the net. Geeky first on it. Trying to bat it to the middle. He couldn't. Pasternak for Zacha. Geeky battling against Ekman Larson. He is thrown off the puck. Geeky takes him down. Crowd looking for a penalty, yet Ekman Larson initiated the contact. And they're going to whistle Geeky down. He initiated the damn contact. Are you serious? Are you serious? Ekman Larson initiated the damn contact. High sticking. His stick was on the ice. What a joke. What a joke. I guess I don't need to see a stand-up comedian now. I can just go watch the NHL referees try to officiate a Bruins-Leafs game. Check the replay live. I did. They showed a replay. There was no high stick. There was no high sticking there. They showed it as they were going to commercial. Unbelievable. That's brutal. If you don't call Koepke getting tripped in the middle of the ice on a breakaway attempt, you don't call that. What a joke. Professional league, by the way. Best refs in the world. Whatever. Let's see. Did he high stick him? Nope. 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 No high sticking any of that. Nope. Nope. No high sticking any of that. No, I did. Lindholm wins the draw against Matthews. Too bad the Bruins can't play the puck behind their own net. Saved by Swayman, thank God. Toronto's going to score here because the Bruins don't have a good penalty kill, and the Leafs have a really good power play. Matthews almost had a goal there. Riley ahead of Marner. Matthews. Marner. Walks in. Matthews again. Riley. Nylander for Riley. Nylander again. Marner. Looking in front behind the net to Matthews now. Off the back wall. Matthews shoots. Save. Rebound. Lindholm can't clear. Marner almost sold a penalty. Matthews in front. Carlo diving. Nylander somehow kept it in. Carlo, you're an idiot. Nylander in front. Zadorov. Zacha. They can't get it out. Lindholm did eventually. Oh my God. These guys are a bunch of idiots. Don't know what the hell they're doing. Bunch of morons. Matthews, pressured by Marchand. Here is Nylander for Marner. Big tie-up in the corner. Peak. This is actually good for killing the penalty here. Nylander to the line. Ekman-Larsson. Matthews over on the far side. Ekman-Larsson falls over. Marner, Nylander. McMahon in front. Marner has space. Steps up. A shot blocked by Peak. In front, McMahon. Marner behind the net. Looking in front. Nylander at the point. Pass deflected by Coyle, and it goes out of play. Castlick against Domi. Domi won the draw, but it came out to center. That's going to kill the rest of the penalty. They dodged a bullet. They dodged a bullet. They're going to get Geekie out of the box now. Back to 5-on-5. Dodged a bullet. Oh, Geekie didn't breathe the puck. Okay. Bruins have it, though. Castlick enters. Puts it in around the net. McCabe tied up there with Geekie. Beecher. Put wide. Castlick against Tanev. Castlick wins the battle. Trying to get it to Beecher, and he misread it. McMahon for Nyes, who has a hat trick tonight. Gets it in around the net. Castlick will backhand it in at the end of a shift. Frederick against Myers. Myers moves it around. They need to start attacking the net here a little more. They'll have a chance here if they get called for icing with 6:20 to go in the third. Bruins will have an offensive zone draw. Face-off won here by the Bruins. Peak. Pasternak. Tipped by Zacha. Got knocked down by Riley. Duar gets it out. Pasternak gonna get beat by Steven Lorentz. Are you serious? Puts it in around the net. Frederick. Trying to get to Pasternak. Marner. Closed off by Peak. Frederick over to Lowry. Zacha. Pressured by Riley. Kampf. Frederick takes it away. We got this. No, we don't. Here's Peak. Marchand gets it in the zone for the moment. The Leafs will get it right back out because they didn't try to attack the line. They just dumped in instead. Tape-to-tape pass to Matthews. Bruins have not had a lot of those tonight. Matthews taken down by Lindholm. Marner. Puck is popped up. Lindholm for Coyle. McAvoy in the neutral zone. He'll cross the line. McAvoy closed off by Benoit. The minute they try to attack, they go to the outside instead of trying to cut to the middle, which is why they have not had a lot of success. Zadorov plays it around. Now McAvoy with it. Puck played in around the net. Here is Zadorov going to pinch to the middle, and there's nobody there. No one there. Pacioretty dumps in wide. Carlo now for trying to get it to Zadorov. Can't get it out. Kept in by Tanev. Pacioretty all alone, and Tavares fanned on it. Wahlstrom knocks into Tavares. Nylander. Zadorov pressuring him. Nylander reverses it around. Tavares first on it. Closed off by Zadorov. Wahlstrom. We're now in the final 5 of this one, brought to you by Black and Gold Productions. Here is Riley. Left point. Across for Pacioretty. Couldn't play it. Tied up there. Wahlstrom for Carlo. Around for Zadorov. The Leafs will get a change. That killed about a minute of the Bruins' time left in this game. Bruins will get a change. Zadorov ahead. Zacha with some real estate in the neutral zone. He'll enter the zone. Now they go to the outside again. The Leafs don't have to defend the outside. Right? That's the problem. They attack the outside so much. The Leafs know how to defend that. Robertson falls over. Geekie takes it away. Pasternak enters. Attack the middle. There it is. Osterley. Saved by Woll. See? Point blank chances though. 3:36 to go here in the third. Bruins are down a goal, and they shouldn't be down a goal because they got screwed out of a penalty. Brutal. Bruins get some offensive touch, and then their defense goes to shit. Their defense does well, and then their offense goes to shit. Why can't we have both do well? You know? Dude. .336 to play here in the third. Leafs are down. Leafs are up a goal. Matthew Nyes has a hat trick for the Leafs tonight. Bruins have played a great game tonight. Sure. Defensively, no, they haven't. Offensively, sure. Zacha will take this draw. It's the first face-off he's taking tonight. Zacha wins it. Lohrei, Pasternak out high. Across for Geekie. He couldn't play the pass. It got deflected by McCabe. Zacha. McAvoy. Pasternak shoots, blocked by Tanev. Puck comes out. Pasternak for Zacha. Enters the zone, McAvoy. Shoots. Saved by Wool. He had to fight that one off. Lohrei. His Final Five presented to you by Black and Gold Productions. Go to blackandgoldhockey.com. Puck comes in front. Wool makes a save. Go to blackandgoldhockey.com for more recent articles about the Bruins organization, Maine Mariners, Providence Bruins, Boston Bruins. Episode 376 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast is available now on YouTube. It'll be available tomorrow on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. And make sure to go follow us on Twitter at BNG Productions and Black and Gold Pod on Twitter. Refs were fair tonight. Mark, I disagree. I completely disagree. Shots are even at 27. Leafs lose the draw. This is going to come all the way back down. This will be an icing here against the Leafs with 2:53 to go. Probably the next 20, 30 seconds. I'm gonna start wondering to pull Swayman here, get the extra attacker out. Coyle, Frederick, Brazo with Zadorov, McAvoy. The Leafs have 7 icings. The Bruins have 1. Well, Tavares against Coyle. Coyle tied up off the draw. The Leafs win it, but the Bruins get it. It's Brazo trying to work it in front. Got broken up. Leafs look clear. They tried to anyway. Peak can't hold it in. Zadorov back in the neutral zone with 2:40 to play. Peak trying to get it in. So keep slamming in net. Nah, you got to have the extra attacker out there. Got to make it 6-on-5. We have a hand pass at 2:34 left. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what's the shoving for to Frederick from Tavares? What's that for? They go to commercial. Amount of power plays each. I don't know. Providence and Hershey going to overtime, by the way. Both teams 0 for 2. But the calls have not been even. Like, the missed calls that the Leafs have had go their way, like against penalties that should have been called against Toronto. The fact only 2 of them were called were crazy because there should have been at least 2 more. Boston, there should have been 1 more. There should have been a too many men penalty called in the earlier in the third period. Or it might have been in the second period. I don't know. Should have already pulled Swayman. This team has no offense. They know all the time they can get 6v5. I agree. So refs have been fair. No. It's been a great game. That's fair. It's been a good game to watch. If you're not a fan of either of these teams or you're pulling your hair out. Swayman's at the hash marks. They're going to try to pull Swayman. If they win this face-off, Swayman gets pulled. They win the draw, so Swayman will race off. So it's back. It's now 6-on-5. Tanev closed off by Lindholm. Marner up ahead. Here's an open net. Marner scores. The Bruins don't know any structure whatsoever. Everybody sucks. You all suck. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. Screw all of you. Everybody should be ashamed of themselves the way that just happened. McAvoy, where's the pinch? Brutal. All of you suck. All of you. Including the ones who scored tonight. You suck too. Nice job, you frickin' idiots. Now you need 2 and you have 2 minutes to go. I keep slamming in net. Doesn't matter. You need to have a 6-on-5 attack, Ronnie. You don't understand how that works. You pull the goalie to get the extra attacker out there. And they pull Swayman again. 1:59. 6-on-5. Brazo needs to be the extra attacker. And get Pastrnak off the ice. He dumped it in twice when you have a 6-on-5. It's practically a power play. Besides Mark, if there's any Leafs fans that come in chat, they're going to come here and trolling mods. Besides Mark, ban all of them. Timeout. Chris Kelly, the most useless one of the bunch, calling a timeout. GG's. Thanks, Zach. Don't ban him. You're good. Thanks, Zach. Can Bruins challenge? Chris Kelly needs to be fired. Should have been fired yesterday. Yesterday. You're down 2. Bruins win the draw. McAvoy, Lowry. McAvoy shot, save, rebound, Marchand in front. Played across, Pastrnak scores. For his second goal of the game, with 1:50 to go, it's David Pastrnak. It's 5-4. So the Bruins get 1. They need 1 more. They have 1:50 to do so. It's a good shot from the line. Shot generation. They work the puck. Zacha, good feed over to Pastrnak. It's a 1-goal game. Well done. It's 5-4 with 1:50 to go. Swayman's out of his crease. They're gonna, if they win this draw, they're gonna pull him again. Zacha wins it against Matthews. Lowry dumps in. Swayman goes off. So they're back to a 1-goal lead for Toronto. Here is Tanev. Marner deflects it out. This puck comes out. McAvoy's got it down to 1:35. Icing when it's 6-on-5. Well done, McAvoy, you freaking idiot. Well done, McAvoy, you freaking idiot. And the Leafs win it. Oh, the Bruins get it, though. McAvoy for Marchand. Dumps in from center. The Bruins will get the extra attacker back out there. It is Pastrnak, who has the last 2 Bruins goals. Leafs can't get it out. Lowry holds in. Lowry shoots wide. Pastrnak with it. Lindholm in front. Saved by Woll. Rebound in front. Matthews can't get it out. Marchand tied up in his own skates. Matthews can't clear. Here is McCabe. Final minute of regulation. Bruins keeping in. It's Matthew Marchand. Marner down the ice. That's wide. It'll be icing with 50.7. Pasternak's got 2 goals. Maybe he could get one more right now. The Bruins have gotten within 1 here. Lindholm against Matthews again. Lindholm, Zacha, Pasternak, Marchand, Lohrei, McAvoy. Lindholm wins it. McAvoy to Lohrei. 45 seconds. McAvoy. Lohrei. Waiting. Pasternak in front. Save Marchand. He waved at it. Leafs are desperate to get it out. Marner gets it ahead. Matthews will try to beat Pasternak. Matthews pokes it into the net. If Marchand shot that puck, that's a tie game. If Marchand got that puck, got stick to puck, it's... They're not going to pull Swayman again, are they? No. He was out of his crease. Do you think you can score 2 goals in 25 seconds, guys? Really? Speaking of, you haven't been able to score more than 1 goal besides tonight in the last 5 games? Really? Here come the Bruins. Coyle dumps in down to 5th. They're going to pull Swayman with 10 seconds. And the Leafs will get it out. That'll do it. Leafs win 6-4. Congratulations. They got absolutely handed that game by the Bruins' piss-poor effort in their back end. Absolutely handed that game by the Bruins' piss-poor effort in their own zone. And the Bruins go 0 for 3. They didn't even get a point on this road trip. Damn, man. What the hell, dude? I guess we can't win. They play tomorrow against the Islanders. 6 o'clock. Man. The Bruins have to destroy the Islanders tomorrow. I'm not kidding. Destroy them. Win by 3 goals minimum. I'm not kidding. You just lost. You didn't even get a point on the road trip. You didn't lead. You only led once the whole road trip. Once. And it lasted for 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Right? Is that the correct stat? Your lead on the total time led on this road trip for the Bruins, 10 minutes, 41 seconds. Wow. That's honestly impressive. I've said everything. The defense was absolute shit tonight from the Bruins. Absolute shit. Yeah, the refs sucked, but the Bruins sucked more. But hey, they scored more than 1 goal in the game. They actually scored 4. I'm actually impressed they even scored more than 2. So I'll give them that. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. They scored more than 1 goal tonight. Too bad the defense and Swayman couldn't stop a beach ball. Matthew Nyes scored a hat trick tonight. A hat trick. When was the last time the Bruins had a hat trick scored on them? When was the last time that happened? My next question is, when was the last time the Bruins had a complete effort across the board? The one night... Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about this team that pisses me off, right? They decide to start Swayman 4 straight games. He wins 1 of them. Okay? You start him against the Capitals, and you lose. So the Rangers game, you should have started Korpisalo. You lost. You were forced to start him tonight. I guarantee Korpisalo would have been better than Swayman tonight. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Korpisalo starting tomorrow against the Islanders. If I dare see Swayman even on that ice at all tomorrow, I will be legitimately pissed. And if I'm Korpisalo, if he does not start tomorrow, I'm asking for a trade. The defense threw that game away from him, from the offense tonight. The offense kept fighting. They tied the game twice. They were down 2-0. They tied it at 2. They were down 3-2. They tied it at 3. Now, they didn't tie it at 5. But the offense showed effort. The defense did not. I think Mason Lohrei just played the worst game of his National Hockey League career tonight. Which is why I think that he might need a night off tomorrow. I honestly think he'll need a night off. I said that on the podcast. I'm saying it here. Lohrei needs a night off. Wotherspoon can go in for Lohrei. No problem. I just think he needs a night off. The details aren't there from what I'm usually seeing out of him. And every time I see Lohrei and Peak on the ice, I'm scared they're going to give up a turnover. So, I don't need that. Bruins' biggest rival is actually the Habs. No, it's the Leafs now. It's the Leafs. Historically, it's the Habs, but right now it's the Leafs. Look, I'm gonna be honest, like, the offense was good tonight. The defense wasn't. The goaltending was not. That's why you lose this game tonight. End of discussion. Lori and Peak should never play a game together again as a pairing. Lori, Carlo, Wotherspoon, Peak tomorrow. Or actually, Osterley, Carlo, Wotherspoon, Peak, and give Lori a night off. I'm done. I'm done with seeing it's one part of your game shows up one night and the next night and the next night that part of your game doesn't show up, but the other part does when they didn't show up the past 2 games. Your offense showed up tonight and they didn't show up the last 2 games, and yet tonight when your offense shows up, your defense goes to shit and your goaltending goes to shit. Make that make sense. USA 3-1 on the Czechs. Great, a team that knows how to score and knows how to lead games. Great. Give Sway a break. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Swayman. Genuine question. Genuine question. You're being paid $8.25. You wanted to play multiple straight games, but you held out for more perks, right? You held out for more money. You come out and you play like shit in that third period? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You wanted this. I'm not saying it's a good idea from coaching. The coaching's fully, partially to blame on this too, for having you start 4 straight games. But you're being paid as such to start multiple games in a row and win. The last 3 starts have been under you, and we've lost every single one of them. Swayman has started the last 4 games. 4 games. Four games. Enough's enough. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. What do you do? You need a 60-minute effort complete out of all aspects of your game. The power play shit. The penalty kill was actually okay tonight. The defense was awful. The offense showed up. The other night was the offense didn't show up and the defense was good. Bipolar Bruins is back at it again, everybody. Give me a break. I guess I don't need to go watch a circus anymore. If I want to go watch some comedy, I can just watch the Boston Bruins try to play hockey in 2025. That'll be my source of comedy. Because this team's a joke. Any news about Hampus? Weeks away. He's closer to skating. Not anytime soon. The defense has to step up. Lindholm cannot be your saving grace at this point. He's been out for 2 months. The defense has not been consistently good in a 5-game stretch once in that 2-month span. Once. And to think I actually don't have anything bad to say about Jordan Osterley tonight. We need him back. Yep. He ain't coming back anytime soon though, guys. The dude fractured his freaking kneecap. That takes months to recover from. The fact he's expected back at the Four Nations face-off is wild. I would have penciled him in for Game 1 of the playoffs if they get there. Fractured kneecaps take months to come back from. He won't be the same player. There's going to be some parts to his game that's going to be a little different than what we saw before he got hurt. A little slower. Oh, and by the way, that's 14 straight goals without a defenseman scoring. 14 straight games without a defenseman scoring a goal. 14 straight. Last time the Bruins had a defenseman score was December 1st. It's January 4th. You blaming Sway? Partially. You wanted this money. You got to play like it. Right? You wanted 8.25. You held out for more money. You were expected to play at 100% every night. Sorry. You come out and allow 4 goals because 2 of them were empty netters, including a hat trick to Matthew Nyes. Sorry. You need to be better. I thought he had it figured out. Guess not. I understand starting him in 4 straight games is a bad idea. Trust me, I'm fully behind that idea that it's a bad idea. The Bruins have lost 21 of 41 games this season. They're 20-17-4. If nothing changes, they will be having an under 500 record for the first time since November. I'm sorry. They need better defense. They need consistency out of all parts of their lineup. The offense actually brought it tonight. And then the minute we take our attention off the defense goes to shit. Unreal. They have taken 27 steps back on this road trip. 27. We are back to square one. Again. It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable. how bad they played on this road trip. Your offense was bad the first 2 games. Your offense actually does well in your 3rd game of the road trip, and your defense is shit for the first time all road trip. Oh, by the way, I want to point out that Pastrnak goal to make it 5-4 was the first goal with the goalie pulled all season. It's January 4th. Really? Really? January 4th and you haven't scored with the goalie pulled once? It's January 4th. And their power play is now dead last again, by the way. It was 29th a couple weeks ago. Now it's back to 32nd in the National Hockey League. It is back to 32nd. If not, it's damn close to the 31st. Seems to be a rarity to score with the goalie pulled. But now it's not. Now it's not rare. And it should not be taking them the first 3 months of the season to score with the goalie pulled. They have had many different chances to score with the goalie pulled, and they haven't scored once. Until tonight. For the first time all season. How the Bruins are in 3rd place in this division blows my mind. When this road trip started, you were 2 points back of the division lead. You are now 8 points back of the division lead. And you had 2 very winnable games in this road trip. This one, whatever. Capitals and Rangers game, very winnable games. How they're in 3rd place, beyond me. That won't last long if you keep this up. Speaking that we have the Is that right? Huh. We have the weakest win percentage among playoff teams besides Ottawa, who's in a wild card spot at this moment, currently. Really? All right. Great. Awesome. Awesome. We're in 3rd place? Yep. The only reason I'm saying it's the Leafs right now, because the Canadians aren't competitive, Joseph. The Leafs are. The Canadians are not a competitive team. The Leafs are. That's why they're our biggest rival now. Currently. Historically, yes, it's the Canadians. Right now, it's the Leafs. If the season were to end today, the Bruins would be playing the Panthers. Do you feel confident playing Florida? Do you feel confident playing Florida in the first round? Panthers in 5. And it's not close. The Bruins win Game 4. That's it. The Bruins have 6 games in hand on 6 games in hand on Tampa now. 6. They're playing their 36th right now against the Kings, which is 1-1 in the second period, by the way. Your offense doesn't need help, but your defense does. And I guarantee tomorrow the defense is going to show up and the offense disappears. Guarantee it. I'm calling it. I'll be genuinely surprised when this team actually has a full, complete effort across the board. I'd have a better chance of winning the lottery, winning the Mega Millions, than the Bruins scoring more than one power play goal in a month. Genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart, by the way. I fully mean that. This team pisses me off. This season has made me question why I'm a Bruins fan more than ever before. This one. This season has made me question why I like this team more than ever before. This season is the reason why I've been kind of checked out on like a lot of different things, like besides streaming. I've checked out on a lot of things. It's the season that I'm seeing. I've been way more feisty. I've had a shorter temper than I've had in years this year. My friends call me out on it. This team, Steve Dangle wrote a book about the Maple Leafs and it said, this team's ruining my life. This team has already ruined my life. I have never questioned my fandom more than this year. Never. Not once. I can't remember a time when I have. If they don't turn this around, it's going to get bad real quick. It's going to get bad real quick. Decision making, scheming, Chris Kelly still being still being a member of this organization. Swayman holding out for way more money than he fucking deserves right now. I've questioned my fandom a lot more in the past 3 months than I've ever had before. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to stop loving the Bruins. That's not what I'm saying. I just ask myself, after 2011, why do I put myself through this pain every year of watching this team? Of watching this team do so well in the regular season, besides this year and a couple of seasons before. Do so well in the regular season and just fall apart in the playoffs every year. Every year. Why do I put myself through this punishment? Why? I've seen more than one Celtics championship in my lifetime. I've seen 4 Patriots Super Bowls in my lifetime. I've seen 3 that I remember. I've seen 2 Red Sox World Series that I remember watching in my lifetime. I've only seen 1 Bruins Stanley Cup. And it was back when I was in 1st grade. I am a junior in college. Apparently, I'm being watched by Grant and Harrison. Hi. Why are you crashing out? Because this team fucking sucks, Harrison. That's why I'm crashing out. The team sucks. They don't deserve to be in a playoff spot. They don't. But we are. They don't deserve to be. They will get swept by whoever the hell they play. They will get swept by whoever the fuck they play in the playoffs. It doesn't matter. They will get swept. Florida, Toronto, Capitals, Devils. 4-game sweep. With this current team, they don't know how to play complete 60-minute effort. You either have defense playing like shit or the offense playing like shit. There's no in between. There will never be, like, you have to have some consistency to make the playoffs. They built this team around trying to make the playoffs, but they forgot there's an 82-game season before you get to the playoffs, and they're starting to fumble now, and they need help now. And what I mean by help is making a damn trade. But this team doesn't like making trades before March 7th. They never do. We don't have money. Actually, we have $1.5 million in cap space, and I see a couple of players that could go tomorrow. So actually, we do have money to spend. And assets to take. And assets that we can get rid of right now. I don't get it. This team needs help. And people will use the excuse of, oh, they're playing good teams. Well, good teams are supposed to beat good teams. If you want to be a good team, you're supposed to win these games. You lost to the Rangers. I understand you lost to the Capitals and the Maple Leafs. I understand that. The Rangers. The Rangers. Apparently, there were chants outside of the arena tonight in Toronto of "We want Boston." I don't blame them. I'd want to play Boston too if I were the opponent, because I know I'd win. This team needs a reality check. I thought they figured it out for that West Coast road trip. I thought they figured it out for the late stretch in the end of December. I guess I was poorly lied to. They've only won one game since Christmas. Give me a break, dude. Sacco needs to be ripping them into shreds. What's Sacco gonna do? It's scheming. Fire Chris Kelly. Send him off into oblivion. I don't want to ever see him coach on this team again. Who is never on power play 1, and he's probably running the penalty kill too. Mason Lohrei has played the worst game of his career tonight. His game has significantly regressed from last year. By the way, want to point that out. Why was Chris Kelly even given the chance to coach? Because he's a former Bruin. How old is Pasta? He's like 26. Or 28. Can't pick one thing that is good most of the time. Nope. Alright. I don't want to rant anymore. I've ranted a combined hour and a half the last 2 games, by the way. Which shows that they need to fucking change something. Do something. It's not the same old shit. They have split their last 10 games. They have lost 3 straight. 4 of their last 5. 6 of their last, well, actually, hold on, I take that. Yeah, they lost 5 of their last 10 games. Are we not going to try something different? The minute they tried bringing Lascelles up, they won. Yet they haven't won since. Since they sent him back down. Nice. Nice. Did he get a point? He got an assist tonight. Alright, I'm done. Tomorrow they need to absolutely annihilate the New York Islanders. I don't want to see any smiles tomorrow. I don't want to see any happiness tomorrow. I want them to seek, kill, destroy the New York Islanders. It's not an option. It's not a question anymore. It's a demand. 5 goals minimum. You have to win by 3 at least. No happiness, no smiling. I'm not smiling. You don't deserve to either. You pissed me off. You pissed a lot of fans off. You have pissed a lot of fans off this entire season. Didn't even get a point on the road trip. 2 games that were winnable. Bruins fans gotta start a riot. They could. They could absolutely start a riot. I'm not telling them to, I'm not inciting a riot. I don't want that to happen, but they could. I don't want, please do not incite a riot. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they could. If they lose to the Islanders tomorrow, all hell is going to break loose. Jerseys will be thrown on the ice. I'm not kidding. You know what? I'm going to say it. If the Bruins don't call up Matt Patra and Fabian Lysell and get rid of Wahlstrom and McLaughlin soon, I'm going to start calling Don Sweeney the John Henry of the NHL. Doesn't know how to use his fucking brain. Merkulov, too, he can come up as well. Doesn't know how to use his damn brain. I said what I said. I'm not taking it back. Only makes moves when he has to. Not when he wants to. Not when he should. Now, I understand there's a difference between being a GM and an owner. I understand that. But they have 2 combined brain cells when they don't work, when they're not smart. 2 combined brain cells. Alright, I've been saying I've been done for like 20 minutes. Bruins lose 6-4. In a game I'm surprised they didn't lose by 20. The offense showed up, the defense and the goaltending did not. Swayman, get the hell off the ice, please. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 6 p.m. puck drop. It's an hour earlier. 6 p.m. puck drop. Bruins, Islanders. Maybe the fact that they'll be home. Maybe the fact they'll be home will turn it around. Maybe they're playing the fact that they're playing the Islanders. Or maybe it's the fact that maybe they need to get their heads out of their asses. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that they need to stop being professional dumpster divers and actual competent hockey players. I don't know. He should go see the Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz won't be able to help John Henry. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bruins Islanders. If you liked what you saw, I don't know how the hell you did, but if you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell and follow me on social media if you have not yet. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all down below in the description. Bruins got embarrassed for the 3rd straight game. The offense showed up, the defense did it, and it costed them. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure if you guys have not yet, join the Discord. Link down below in the description. This team has ruined my damn life. Bruins lose 6-4. I'm done. Good night. Screw you, Chris Kelly.